You have been saying the same words over and over in English, and you do not even know it. Words like good, happy, sad, tired, they are not wrong, but they make you sound like a beginner. Today, you are going to replace them. I am going to give you smarter, more natural words that native speakers actually use, and by the end of this video, your English is going to sound completely different. Let's go. Number 1. Instead of saying I am very happy, say I am thrilled. Thrilled means you are so happy you can barely contain it. It is excitement and joy together in one word. Imagine this. You just found out you got the job you really wanted. You have been waiting for that call for 2 weeks. Your phone rings and it is them. You hang up and you want to tell your best friend. You would not say I am very happy. You would say I am thrilled. I actually got it. That is the energy thrilled carries. It hits harder. It feels real. I am thrilled. Number 2. Instead of saying I am sad, say I am heartbroken. Heartbroken means you are not just a little sad. You are deeply, genuinely hurt. Something or someone really mattered to you, and now it is gone. Imagine you had a close friend for years. You shared everything. Then one day, out of nowhere, the friendship just falls apart. You do not say I am sad about it. You say, honestly, I am heartbroken. I never thought that would happen with us. That word heartbroken tells the whole story without needing extra explanation. I am heartbroken. Number 3. Instead of saying I am tired, say I am exhausted, or even better, I am drained. Exhausted means deeply physically tired. Drained means your energy is completely gone, mentally, emotionally, physically. You have had a day where some things went wrong. A difficult meeting in the morning, a problem at lunch, 3 phone calls you did not want to take, and then a long commute home. You walk through the door and your partner asks how you are. You do not say, I am tired. You say, I am completely drained. I have nothing left. That lands differently. People feel it. I am drained. Number 4. Instead of saying I am angry, say I am furious. Furious means you are not just a little annoyed. You are seriously, intensely angry. Something pushed you over the edge. Your colleague took credit for the project you spent 3 weeks working on. In the meeting in front of everyone, they presented your work as their own. You sit there in complete disbelief. Later, you call a friend and say, I am furious. I cannot believe they did that. Furious tells them exactly how big this feeling is. Angry just does not do it justice. I am furious. If you have ever felt like your English was fine, but something was still missing, this is exactly what was missing. The words you choose tell people how fluent you really are. Keep going. Number 5. Instead of saying I am scared, say I am terrified. Terrified is a much stronger, more vivid word. It means you are deeply frightened. You are about to give a presentation in front of 50 people. Your hands are cold. Your heart is racing. Your friend backstage asks if you are okay. You do not say, I am a bit scared. You say, I am absolutely terrified right now. And people understands. That word is more suitable. I am terrified. Number 6. Instead of saying it is good, say it is outstanding or it is brilliant. Good is one of the most overused words in the English language. Outstanding means something is exceptionally impressive. Brilliant means it is clever, excellent, and impressive all at once. You watch a film that you like so much. The story, the acting, the ending, everything is incredible. Your friend asks what you thought. You do not say it was good. You say it was outstanding. Honestly, one of the best things I have seen in a long time. Now your opinion actually means something. It is outstanding. Number 7. Instead of saying I want, say I am eager to or I am looking forward to. I want sounds flat and childlike. I am eager to sounds motivated and natural. I am looking forward to sounds warm and genuine. You have a job interview coming up and the interviewer asks if you have any questions. You say, I am really eager to learn more about the team culture here. Compare that to I want to know about the team. One sounds like a professional. One sounds like a student filling out a form. The words you choose in moments like that genuinely change how people treat you sometimes. Number 8. Instead of saying I do not know, say I am not sure or I have no idea to be honest. I do not know sounds blunt sometimes and sometimes even rude. I am not sure sounds thoughtful. I have no idea, to be honest, sounds natural and humble. Someone asks you a question at work, and you genuinely do not have the answer. Instead of going quiet or saying, I do not know in a flat voice, you say, I am not entirely sure, let me find out and get back to you. That one small change makes you sound confident, not lost. It is the same information delivered in a completely different way. I am not sure. Number 9. Instead of saying he talks a lot, say he never stops talking, or he is very talkative. Talkative is the natural word native speakers use. He never stops talking is a phrase that feels alive and real. You are describing a colleague to a new friend. This colleague talks in every meeting, interrupts constantly, and somehow always has more to say. You laugh and say, he is incredibly talkative. Honestly, you will see within 5 minutes of meeting him. That is how real people talk about real people. He talks a lot sounds like a translation. He is talkative sounds like you. He is very talkative. You are doing something most English learners never do. You are replacing the lazy words with the real ones. That is exactly how fluency actually happens. Number 10. Instead of saying she is very smart, say she is brilliant or she is sharp. Brilliant you already know. Sharp means someone thinks quickly, understands fast, and catches things others miss. You are recommending a colleague for a project. Your manager asks about her. You say she is incredibly sharp. She picks things up faster than anyone I have worked with. Compare that to she is very smart. Sharp is specific. Smart is generic. Specific words always hit harder. She is sharp. Number 11. Instead of saying I am busy, say I am swamped or I have got a lot on my plate. Swamped means you are overwhelmed with work. I have got a lot on my plate means you have many things demanding your attention at once. Your friend asks if you want to meet this weekend. You genuinely want to, but work has been relentless. You say, I would love to, but I am completely swamped this week. Can we make it next weekend? That sounds real. That sounds like someone living a real life. I am busy sounds like an excuse. I am swamped sounds like the truth. I am swamped. Number 12. Instead of saying it is difficult, say it is challenging or it is tough. Challenging sounds positive and strong, like you are facing something hard but you can handle it. Tough is direct and honest. You are talking to a friend about learning English. They ask how it is going. You smile and say, it is challenging, honestly, but I can feel myself getting better every week. That one word challenging changes the whole feeling of the sentence. You are not complaining. You are growing. Difficult makes it sound like a problem. Challenging makes it sound like progress. It is challenging. Number 13. Instead of saying I am surprised, say I am amazed or I am stunned. Amazed means you are wonderfully surprised, in a good way. Stunned means you are so surprised you almost cannot respond. You find out your quiet, shy classmate just published a book. A real book. You had no idea they were even writing. You see them and say, I am honestly stunned. I had no idea you were working on this. That is incredible. Stunned captures that frozen, speechless moment in a way surprised never could. I am stunned. Number 14. Instead of saying I like it, say I am really into it or I am a big fan of it. I am really into it sounds current, natural, and enthusiastic. I am a big fan of it sounds genuine and warm. Someone recommends a podcast to you 3 months ago. You finally listen and you cannot stop. They ask if you checked it out. You say, I am so into it right now, I have listened to like 8 episodes this week. That is how real conversations sound. I like it is fine. I am really into it is alive. I am really into it. Number 15. Instead of saying it was a long time ago, say that was ages ago. Ages ago is natural, casual, and native sounding. It is the kind of phrase that makes people think you have been speaking English your whole life. An old friend brings up something from years back, a trip you took together, an embarrassing moment, a story you both remember. You laugh and say, oh, that was ages ago, I can barely even remember the details. Clean, natural, completely fluent. That was a long time ago sounds translated. That was ages ago sounds lived in. That was ages ago. You just learned 15 upgrades for your everyday English, and every single one of them is something you can start using today. Here is your challenge this week. Pick just 3 of these words or phrases and use them in real conversations. Text a friend. Speak out loud to yourself. Use them at work. Just 3. That is all it takes to start making them yours. And I want to know which swap surprised you the most today. Which one are you going to start using first? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and I would genuinely love to know.